welcome to the channel. Hope you're all having a great day today. Today we're going to check out the Joyo Jam Buddy, which is essentially a pedal form factor, 2-channel, 2-speaker, rechargeable battery mini amp. This amp is very affordable and is perfect for someone who wants something with simplistic features, and so I just want to kind of walk you through some of the features on the amp and just give you some of my thoughts and opinions about it. Now, typically I record my voice with a lavalier lapel mic, and then I will mic whatever I am trying to show you. In this case, we're just going to use the phone's internal microphone. So it might not be the best representation, but I think it helps kind of have an understanding of volume in comparison to my voice from, 3-4 feet away. And so this is the Joyo mini amp. Next to it is the box. This little amp pedal thing has a couple features on it. So we switch the power on here on the left switch, and then we're gonna see we got 2 foot switches. The one on the left, on the right, is gonna change the channel. So you're gonna see it goes from green to blue, and then the one on the left is gonna switch from a crunch channel to a high gain channel on the overdriven channel. We have a delay mix because this does have internal delay on it, and then we have the ability to control the feedback as well as the time on it. Master volume, a tone, which is a general tone setting, kind of equates for bass, treble, and mid. A drive gain and a clean gain as well, so you can operate the gain channel on both channels independently. And so again, this is probably not going to be the best representation of the quality of sound, but I'll walk you through the tone and the room sound samples using my Paul Reed Smith SE Zach Myers signature model from 2013. I've had this guitar for 11 years, so it's a very steady, reliable workhorse for me. But yeah, let's go ahead and check it out. Right now we're on the clean channel. I do have the clean gain pretty high. So with the clean gain being pretty high, if my pick attack becomes a little more intense, I can get some kind of crunch out of it. But if I soften that attack, you can still get a nice clean tone on it. As you can see, and this is still the clean channel. Now we're going to switch over to the crunch channel. Now I'm going to lower the drive gain so we can see kind of what a lower gain setting sounds like. Some really nice low gain tones out of this. Now I'm gonna boost that gain, and we're going to switch over to the high gain channel, and I'm going to drop tune this. As you can see, there's a lot of gain on tap, and I don't have the gain all the way up. In fact, it is about 3 o'clock, so you can go all the way and then be like... so plenty of gain on tap. I'm gonna also play with the delay a little bit. It is kind of high right now, so let me just back that off so you have an idea what it sounds like with no delay. All right, so no delay. Now let's just go full throttle, and then we'll kind of do some in between. Really nice delay tones there. And then I'll just go back to kind of where I had it, just a little bit. Still aggressive, but... All right, sounds really cool. Last thing I need to show you is what the Bluetooth is like. I already have it connected to my phone, so there's that.
Friday. It's the Ashley.
Here's a commercial on YouTube. All right. Let's pull up a backing track, and then I'll just kind of play along. Let me tune first. We're tuned. And I'm gonna kind of like how the delay sounded all maxed out, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna back off the gain just a little bit here, and then we'll play a backing track here real quick, and I'll kind of play over it so you get an idea of what it sounds like. We don't want to listen to any commercials. You control the volume with your phone, which is nice because you kind of can set it so that it makes sense while you're playing along. Alright, that gives you an idea. I will give credit to whoever that backing track belongs to in the description somewhere. Anyways, as you can see, it's a pretty versatile and really nice sounding little mini amp. There's a lot of competition out there in the market. For starters, this one is very popular. You all know probably about the Positive Grid Spark Go. It's a neat little amp, but it has a lot of features, and so I think this will make more sense for people that just want something simplistic and just more basic in operation, because without you, if you want to get the best out of it, you really need to use the amp, and to even be able to EQ it at all, you need the app. Sorry, I said amp. Of course you need the amp. You need the app. There's other competitors out there. I mean, there's like 1,000 mini amps. I myself have a few mini amps. I like them. I think they're cool and practical. I really like the Joyo Jam Buddy. Full disclaimer, Jojo sent this out to me, and they offered to pay for review. I actually declined payment. I just told them, like, hey, so long as you send me the product, I'll be more than happy to give you my honest opinion. So long as I can give you my honest opinion and not be paid to, kind of endorse a positive outlook on it or whatnot. But I gotta say, after having it for 2 months, I'm actually pretty impressed with the Jojo mini amp. And they actually sent me some of their other mini amps, and the original idea was to make a single video with all of them. But I think this one deserves a separate video, which is why I'm making this one today. I'll tell you what I think some of the positives are and where maybe some of the opportunity is. So positives, I really like the high gain sounds. I think this actually has a lot of gain on tap, and it's great for us, kind of metal players. It's a hard thing to do with mini amps, but I think the dual speakers help it out. And the form factor on it is pretty compact. I mean, this is about the size of 2 traditional pedals, or the size of one of those larger like metal muff, I think. I haven't owned one of those in a while, but it looks about right. It's lightweight, and even though the construction is plastic, it feels very solid and very well made. So there's that. I like the high gain channel. I think the construction is good. I think the speakers sound good. I like the clean channel as well as the current channel. So I think all 3 channels are pretty versatile. I think the delay is great. So really, all those things I just mentioned, I think are positives about it. You can also connect your headphones out here, which is really nice, and it's rechargeable. And the battery on this thing is amazing. I mean, you can, I think the box says 3 hours, but I can tell you that's definitely not the case. It's a lot more, because I recharged this and I probably used it for more than 6 or 7 hours and I still haven't had to recharge it. Watch it die out on me now. But yeah, I would say it probably gives you somewhere between 6 and 8 hours of battery life at least, which is really nice. What are some of the opportunities or things I would like to see here? Well, I love the delay. I think the delay is phenomenal. I also wish it had reverb, and it doesn't. And reverb is like the most common effects outside of delay to use on your signal, right? So you could put a reverb in front of it, but it would be nice if it had it integrated. Another thing is, you know, this is kind of a pedal or a pedal form factor. It would be cool if it had like a true bypass out, as you can use it as part of your signal chain. But you could also, in theory, just use this as your amp. It does have a phone out, so you could connect it to a mixer or something, a PA, and put some pedals in front of it. So maybe that one is just kind of nitpicking. But really, I think just having a reverb on this would be like the icing on the cake. It's a really good unit, and it's also much more affordable than some of the competition. I talked about the Positive Grid Spark Go. That one's great if you're okay with using an app and having just like a boatload of features and having to navigate and EQ the pedals, the amps, etc. But if you want something simplistic, I think this makes a lot of sense. I would just add that reverb on it. But when we're talking price, the Positive Grid, as an example, is $130. This one actually sells for $70 on Amazon, so almost half the price. And I gotta say, I think this does the high gain stuff better than the Positive Grid. One other critique I could have for it is for the clean. I would like a clean volume. It does have a clean gain parameter, but if you boost that parameter up, it will slightly distort the sound, which is cool. I don't mind having that. But having that extra knob in case I want to have a loud, like pristine clean tone that is about the same decibels as the high gain or the crunch channel on it, I think that would also be, you know, icing on the cake. So I've talked a lot about a mini pedal. Those are my thoughts. Again, I think this is a really good unit, and it's perfect for someone who wants great sound and something lightweight, small, compatible. Compact, but doesn't necessarily need all the bells and whistles. You know, doesn't want to use an app, and at the same time save some money. So those are my thoughts on the Joyo Jam Buddy. Look forward to a video on the other 3 mini amps that they send over sometime in the next week or two. And that's it. I hope this was fun, educational, or entertaining in some way. And if it was, leave me a like, comment, subscribe. Do all that YouTube jazz because it helps a guy out. And I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.